Hi there, how are you? I am Raven Black Star and I'm going to do a reading for all fire signs. So if you are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this could be a reading possibly for you. We all know who we are in the story. So please take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. So I want to turn to the Kipper and see what the overall energy is for the week of January 17th through the 23rd for all of your fire signs. Collective energy for our fire signs. Dear Kipper, what's the collective energy for our fire signs? All right, we got some travel going on. All right, so there could be a reason why you have to travel, and it could have to do, I mean, we have this message of concern. I think you don't like what you hear about someone. It could be about somebody's family. We do have marriage is in trouble. Maybe the kids. But I feel as if this has to do with somebody farther away in your world. So there might be some distance between you and your person. That might also be part of it. I just feel as if there's a lot of thoughts that need to be brought to the surface this week. And not all of the thoughts you want to share because, you know, it could really, you know, rattle a few cages or bring up some concern or, you know, some insecurity, things of that nature. But I just feel as if you don't say what's on your mind this week, it's only going to drift you guys apart for whoever needed to hear that, right? So it may, as much as you don't want to have a sit down and talk, you may have to, but you have to be careful. It's retrograde, you know, because you just want to make sure everybody's really clear and you approach conversations in a very neutral kind of manner so that, and leave a conversation really knowing that everybody is really understood. All right. Don't let those things undone. Yeah, because it could really put a big rift between you, you know, misunderstandings, miscommunications, things of that nature could be really on the forefront for you fire signs. But let's begin with our Aries. Page of Pentacles reverse just came out. Yeah, I mean, I feel as if there is this real need to make some moves and some decisions about, you know, fresh new starts, you know, this is the year, whatever it is. So conversations, really be good. Share your thoughts. All right, focusing on Aries. Aries, what's going on? Aries, are you dealing with a Leo? Quite possibly dealing with a Leo. I do have the Strength card. Some of you may be keeping, what I get with that Strength card, oh, and it's still here. What I get with this Strength card is trying to keep something from blowing up, all right? So if you're trying to maintain the status quo because, oh my God, if things, you know, get bad or get out of hand, they could really blow up. I feel as if you're trying to keep something, Aries, from blowing up, whatever that might be. And it could have to do with, you know, just differences of opinion. Again, if you guys aren't on the same page, you know, you're only going to drift apart from each other, making it harder. And then you feel like you have to be on the defensive. So you're feeling very defensive this week, Aries. All right. Like people are trying to like call you out, point things out. And I get the feeling you're tired. You're like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. But I mean, you've got to stand your ground here with the Seven of Wands. So whatever that is, speak your piece. All right. Because what you leave unsaid is probably what needs to be said. What else can you say for our Aries for the week of January 17th through the 23rd? Got a couple cards come out. All right, yeah. I mean, here, like, if somebody has said something that has really hurt you, all right, and it could be another female. I do have this Queen of Pentacles. And it might be, I see two females, but it could be, you know who you are. All right, I just feel as if this person tries to back you up in a corner. And you really feel hurt by it, you know? I feel like they're trying to hold you accountable for something. All I know is that you're on the defense this week with this person. It's like, what's up with this? Yeah, I mean, but this has been a long time coming. All right, so I feel as if this person has hurt you. They maybe they have disappointed you. But I feel like now you're ready to kind of, you know, really hold your ground. I really see you in your power here. Here with this Page of Swords, it's like, no, I'm going to do this. And I'm, you know, it's almost as if, you know, you're constantly having to say, no, I'm going to do this. You watch. I'm going to, you know, get this job, even if you don't think I'll ever going to get it. I almost feel as if you're constantly trying to justify your actions to this person. And honestly, you don't have to justify your actions to anybody but yourself, all right? So just keep that in mind. I feel as if you have a vision, you know, of what your life is being put in motion. Don't let somebody else try to second guess that for you. All right, so yeah, you're defending yourself this week. And I feel like you're defending it about what you want. You know, like that Queen of Pentacles is also the energy of you building a home, you know, a stable foundation. And if somebody's questioning whether or not you are really building a stable foundation, is this really what it is? You know, like, you know, just know that you stand in your truth. All right, you know what you're doing. All right. Anything else for our Aries before we move on? Anything else for our Aries before we move on? I feel like there's one more card for you. Yeah, Knight of Swords. This is you really fighting for what you believe against all these people that might be around saying, are you crazy? That's never going to happen. So, you know, stand your ground, Aries. Stand your ground. All right, let's move on. Who's next? Leo. Leo. All right, I just saw a really sad story about a Leo with the... All right, so this could be a stressful week for you and your person, all right? I feel like some words might be said. People, be careful of what we say during this Mercury retrograde. Because remember, once words are said, you cannot take the words back. Once they're out, they're out. It is what it is. All right, so Leo, a lot of anxiety. A lot of anxiety, what, around your home? The Wheel of Fortune, let me tell you, is constantly turning, all right? So, you know, this too shall pass is what I feel, all right? And I do feel as if the tide is turning in a brighter day, all right? So I feel like you've got to let go of the worry, Leo. There's a lot of worry. Let it go. You don't need to worry. I feel like you've got this. You're worried about your work. You're worried about running out of money, being abandoned, left out in the cold. You're really worrying about your stability in your life. You know, here, Four of Pentacles. It's like you're sitting on this chest. It's like, oh my gosh, what if I have to start using the money I have saved? I don't want to do this. And here's the Five of Cups. You know, this is feeling really depressed. You know, maybe, you know, you spent money and you shouldn't have. Maybe, you know, you went to this big party and you took a cruise or something and you shouldn't have. You spent this money and now, you know, you don't have enough. Maybe you come back and now you find out you don't have a job. I just feel like there's so much worry about money and my home and my work and what it is that I'm going to do it. And it's leaving you really depressed, right? And I just feel as if, like I said, the wheel of fortune is turning. So what has been down and out, I feel like it's all about to change. And for some of you, you may have to make this change by dipping into your savings. You might have to invest something in order to get yourself out of a situation. You may have to fight for what it is you really need. You know what I mean? Like stating your case and I need to get a loan and I need to do this. I just see you having to fight, Leo. Yeah, you've got to break out of this. Eight of Swords with the Judgment card. So this sense of depression, doom and gloom about life and whether you're going to have enough, I just feel as if it's going to be very, very predominant this week. So, you know, watch your moods. Just, you know, just pay attention that, you know, you can snap out of this, all right? You can, you know, start to be proactive. I'm here to, like, warn you that your mood may be a little depressive this week, you know? So with that being said, do what you have to do to get out of this. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you just can't seem to break this spell, go get your hair done. Do you know what I mean? Or go sit in a hot tub, or, you know, find that book that you've been wanting to read. Whatever you can to get you out of your head would be really, really important so that you don't fall into this depressed state. Because seriously, You know, you're all worried here, and my focus is on this little bird. I feel like you're going to get some message that's going to totally turn your energy around. So chin up, Leo, chin up. All right. I'm sorry that it could be a challenging week. But listen, you're in line to get everything you've ever wanted. So I know you're not happy right now. But things are about to change. They really are. Things are changing. The wheel of fortune is always turning. Just remember that. It's always in motion. It cannot be like this forever. It just can't. You're feeling really, you know, on the edge here. Like everybody's coming out. It's like the world is coming down on Leo. But guess what? You're going to be happy. Your family, creating your family is a good place for you to channel your energies. Your creativity is a good way to channel your energies. I'm just giving you different suggestions of what to do, Leo, to kind of hold you up this week, all right? All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's turn our attention to our Sagittarians. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Saggy, what's going on for all of our Sagittarians at this time? We're talking about the house. We're talking about the house with that Queen of Pentacles. Putting the house in order. The money, everything that we need. I am sensing that there is another person around you who is very jealous of you. Yeah. The Moon card comes out, and I think you're going to learn of this person. All right, so you know, it's the kind of energy that they can't stand it anymore. And whether they try to hold back, I feel like they're like kind of seething, you know, like jealousy and, ooh, I don't like you. And, you know, very condescending towards you. And it could have to do with you making a decision about your future. But I also feel like with the Moon card coming out reversed and the Two of Wands, you've been really on the fence about which way to go. And I feel as if you're going to really be very clear in how you want to move. The Moon card, when it comes up reversed, I want to say like it kind of brings things to light, you know, things that have been held in the dark. What it is you've really wanted for your future. You know, what is it that you really want? You've got to make that decision. Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Now, I have to say, I am feeling, Sagittarius, that some of you need to walk away from like an addiction that you keep going back to. You know, this guy's got one cup here and he's looking at, all right, I have another one. Okay, well, then I'm going to have another one. And then you turn around and you're like, bring me another one. I feel like it's time to walk away from that kind of energy. You know, just walk away from it. You don't need any of this. And this could also be, you know, something that you keep doing. I mean, the Four of Cups follows the Three of Cups, right? Three of Cups, we're out having a good time, right? Celebrating, drinking, partying and stuff like that. And then there's the Four of Cups. Oh my God, now I'm all hungover. So what are you going to do? You're going to have to drink another drink, right? It's time to walk away from whatever it is that is holding you back, you know, and start to put energy into what it is that really will support you. So I feel like once you walk away from whatever it is here that you really love but is not good for you, I feel like then you start putting energy into something more viable, you know, something that's going to actually produce you things. So it's almost as if, it's funny, I get, rather than be the alcoholic who drinks the wine, you will be the wine maker. You know, so you'll make the wine, but you won't drink the wine. Whatever it is, I do feel like it's time for you to really kind of look at whatever it is that you really love that's holding you back from what it is that you need to be doing and putting energy into. All right, what else do we have for our Sagittarians? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Anything else for our Saggies before we close this up? One last card for our Sagittarians at this time. Yeah, I feel as if there's been a decision that you have been needing to make for a long time and you haven't really wanted to do it. You haven't wanted to make this decision. And it has to do with your future. And it's like a true commitment to what it is. So you pay attention to your dreams, all right? Because I feel like you might get some guidance there. I do see that the Queen of Swords comes out with the High Priestess. Now, this Queen of Swords reversed, this could be, you know, where a lot of your energy, where this energy that you've been holding on. I feel like the High Priestess is like showing you some anger or some deep-seated insights, you know, that have held you back. It's almost as if, you know, you take a walk through the dark side, you know, and say, wow, you know, all this time I keep doing that, and if I just stop, it will be much better. Because I do feel as if, you know, you've been through a lot, all right? And it's time for you to kind of let go of whatever it is that's causing you anger or suppression or keeping you from being you, Sagittarius. So take advantage of this Mercury retrograde and this full moon in Cancer, because it's bringing up some deep emotions of what I feel like are really past issues that have held you back from your future. So just be really grateful that I think you really see that it's time to move on. It really is time to move on. And you'll find something that you love, and you will find stability, especially with this Queen of Pentacles. If what you are trying to do is manifest and ground yourself into your home place and what you do and how you make a living, I think once you walk away from what it is that is holding you back from you making this decision about your future, you'll be just fine. All right, so this is going to be a very enlightening week. And, you know, look, a lot's going to come to pass. I mean, we've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. So when it comes to your home and your money and making a decision about, you know, how we're going to move forward, I don't think you guys are on the same page, not as much as you might believe. So really check in with each other, because, I mean, there's this energy of, you know, the Three of Cups and the Four of Cups. It's like, you know, where are you finding comfort? All right, self-medication, that kind of energy is what I'm picking up. It is just really time to make a decision, especially when it comes to your work, your livelihood, what it is that you're doing. I mean, you know, you can't have things just kind of throw you off anymore. So put away the drink is what I'm getting, you know, and that could be anything. Put away what it is that you find, that you reach for happiness. It's a false happiness, and turn to what really grounds you. And I think you'll have a better week. So a lot of stuff's coming up this week in this Mercury retrograde and the full moon. So take care of yourself, you guys. So that's the messages I have. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. And I'll see you at the next reading. I've got a lot of readings. I'm going to keep doing them every day. So hit that thumbs up button, help my channel out, and I will see you later. Bye.